All right, let's do this. That was Chill Cartoon Vibes, really cool channel. Go check them out. Let's get straight into it, shall we? Oh boy, oh boy. Looks like everybody's good.
It's not too cold, so I. Oh, hello.
Oh, howdy.
Salutations.
I'm salutating.
It's
not too cold. Yeah, it's not too cold.
Welcome everybody to the next episode of Edge of Twilight, Path of Hades. Episode 22, by the way.
Wow.
Yes. Woo!
Wowzer.
22
look at that.
already. Wow.
I wonder
We
when
just
we graduate to our 4th season.
I know.
I
much
wonder.
But
I mean, we have-
It'll probably be
22.
soon.
Hey, it's as old as me.
Okay.
I wonder what we have to do.
Well, we're one more season and a movie away from the promise. You know?
A movie!
Yeah!
Movie. All right.
What is that, like a 10-hour session?
The movie?
The movie.
It'll probably be something like Havaris and Mulu driving across the waste on the same route.
Oh my god.
Right, it's non-canon, you know. I'll find the love of my life, but she'll never show up in the main show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
An OVA or whatever.
Yeah.
You guys remember that?
Sunset shot.
You remember that part of Final Fantasy VII where Cloud's missing? It's going to be like that. Like everybody's trying to find him. Yeah. Something like
Yeah.
that.
Amazing.
All right, enough. Okay, give me the.
Wow.
Please, someone give me the recap.
I will do it.
All right, let me throw a little Uzak your way.
Yes.
I want some jazz.
Jazz.
We have some
ooh.
soft jazz with the
Jazz.
sax.
Yeah, can I get a pan-fried noodle while you're at it? Arcadum?
Come on.
Can I get some fries on the side?
I love it.
Order, people, order.
Order, people, I like a pan-fried noodle, sweet and
I would like fries, my lord, please.
My version, my lord.
Okay.
Go on.
Our Giga Captain has gone off to serve her god personally. And so now we are reduced in number as we continue to attempt to cleanse the world of Bend from the corrupted angel influence. Upon our return to the temple, we reunited with Minsha. After she accustomed herself with our new appearances, I discussed with Not Luca about returning my sword, in exchange for the fancy stained glass dagger I found in the other land. Not Luca was unreceptive to my excellent trade, holding some nonsense social interaction he had with the wizard Sira over my head. Not only this, but he made it clear that I was not simply to sneak it away. Overly complex and dramatic, not being fond of these petty games more suited to kittens and mollies, I have decided I will move forward using a simpler weapon I found in Valkas. I will depend on my own power granted to me by the Desert Storm, whose winds wave through my mane and lighten my steps. I will not be deterred by this Cosmiman no-tails frolicking. Havaris' new form has apparently come with a few adaptations to the way he interacts with the world of Bend, as well as his understanding of expressions. Pounder, for example, got a very fancy facelift. His understanding of the local magics are rather extensive now, and I worry for how it may affect the friend I know within him. He approaches me still with the same smile, but there is a darker look behind his eyes. He is my friend, I know this. But suddenly the veil of innocence is gone, as if torn away. In Katagida's storms, I only imagine the sudden shift of his pattern, his perspective. After some discussion with the group, we decided first to investigate the slums, in the hopes of dealing with the solo angel Vazen, who was a stowaway. Not part of the original list, but still a potential target. Maybe it will help us, maybe it will be a nuisance. Upon some observation from a local seedy coffee shop as we partook of the sorry excuse for snacks and drinks, the wizard Melee stalked our prey directly. Using a form of digital stealth, she searched about the building we expected to contain Wiesen. As her feet never touch the ground anymore, she hunts with a grace that would make any Storvex elf pride jealous. While exploring this scummy hive filled with digitally modified pretty boy Malakis, Melee found that near the center, an index was being watched over by some kind of priest. Something is different about this angel. The gang of somewhat pretty boys, they're okay, also know about us, and they are searching for us, and perhaps they think we can help them with the problem they face. With this new information in hand, we are now planning to approach them with Havaris as the face, and see how we can help each other. After all, one less angel we need to fight is one less that stands on our way, in our path to Hades.
Alrighty.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Nice one.
Yeah. Locked in. Alright.
Let me switch up the old music.
If my counting is correct, for all of the people who started in Spirits Rise, this is your session 100.
Oh my god.
Way. Really?
That's crazy. 100 sessions.
Milestone, everybody! Woo!
That's so cool.
Yeah. Well, happy 100.
Happy 100.
Thanks.
Oh no, we missed out on the joke on...
Yeah,
No,
part of the
Luke,
story.
Roxa, we missed out on a joke in the last session to say 99.
Oh no!
What a tragedy. I'm so sorry.
Damn!
Oh no!
We'll do it the next in the 199.
Yeah,
Yes,
199.
yes.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
100 sessions is crazy.
Essie, so when Melee comes back, is everybody fully aware of everything that you discovered while in there, while scouting? Is that safe to say?
I definitely told Sierra, and I think if I remember last session correctly, she pretty much told everyone.
Short answer, yes, books.
Okay, I just wanted to be safe with that assumption before I move
I
forward,
think
I guess.
so, yeah.
Alright, Havaris will kind of look around the group. So I think it has been decided, yes? We will try to speak to them. We will try to gain common ground. I will go speak to this man at the front door, yes? I will do my best to see the ways that we do to, again, share this common ground. Does anybody have anything to say? Anything to add?
Should we go together, or are you going to go alone?
I believe with the assortment we have, maybe going alone first would be better. It may raise more eyebrows to the way we are assorted, yes?
Sure. Kind of makes it hard to help you out, though, if you need it. I mean, I'm not, like, saying I'm great, but I've had some success as an ambassador before, you know. Other places.
It's true. It is, the way you look now is, I'll be frank, it's... They will be thinking many things beyond what you say, you see?
She pulled Sierra's cloak more around her glowing form.
Havaris, in Melee's defense, I think you will face the same. With, he'll tap his forehead.
It is true. But what my greatest weakness would be, I will see as my greatest advantage. I've thought much about this.
Okay, if you're going alone, I will not be far. Perhaps around the corner or something.
If we were to maybe a small group of us, you know, maybe 2 to 3, that is not as intimidating as if a couple people would like to join me.
I have exchanged looks with the guy at the entrance. He looks quite formidable. If he chooses to fight, it might be a much harder fight than we think it would be. I can accompany you for safety. That is my only offer that I could give.
Very well.
Well, if some of us will be going and some of us will stay, then how about this? It seems that you, Melee, and you, Havaris, might be doing most of the talking. I'm not sure about you, Sierra, if you would like to go inside. And then the rest of us could just stay outside.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. Can you guys? I'm so sick. Could you remind me what we want to go talk to him?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are we trying to accomplish? Like,
Okay, so right now, I mean, I'm just talking about literally just going to the front door and just, you know, trying to gain entrance. That's like the first, that's check 1. And then hopefully we'll all be allowed to go inside. And then we can slowly branch open, talking about the common ground that we have. And basically, in the end, trying to work together as a common goal. That's the overarching goal.
What are we doing if we get in there and we're talking to the priest dude?
That is the goal, to talk to them and try and basically we're going to show them that we can help them.
Oh, we want the alliance. That's what it was.
Yeah. So to reiterate, just to refresh everybody, right now the party is operating under the suspicion that Wiesen may have been registered as corrupted because of his stowaway status, not because of his connection to Hades. You don't have any hard evidence on that, but the pieces that you've put together from your previous scouting mission that Melee did was that it might be possible that Wiesen is not corrupted in the mind and may be able to be spoken to and reasoned with. So
is just a regular old asshole.
Yeah, well, yeah,
not he's asshole. Okay.
Yeah, he's not insane. He's just a dick. So,
okay.
So essentially, the party is operating under that presumption at this time, and are going to attempt a diplomatic solution rather than perhaps having to fight.
And thank you. And we wanted to see if they would help us. I think we had like two methods. Like if we went and faced off against Dark and Light, if they would either help us with that fight or they would keep the Onyx engaged so that they wouldn't be bothering us while we did the fight. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what were we trading them in return? The fact that we wouldn't beat them
So
up?
there was a couple things that I had in mind. First off is give them possible use to our temple to help keep their angel safe, or offer any kind of if there
they
is
needed power. That's right.
Yeah.
They're both
Stuff
afraid
like
of
that.
manifesting Vizen because he kept having more demands, both and more power and more.
Right.
Okay,
Exactly.
so they kind of wanted help in either containing, which I'm sure would be a sensitive topic, containing their angel / Voidka, and the Voidka is going crazy because of Dark and Light. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
There you go.
I'm ready.
Mhm.
Okay,
All
my
right.
brain's
Next.
online.
All right.
The other thing that we could offer them is the potential to try and cure Vezin so that he's not so demanding.
Oh, our
Potentially.
serifs and
And-
maintenance
Yeah.
We still don't know any. It's still all speculation. But
Right.
Yes.
we can talk to them more and
Yeah.
help them where we can.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
the bigger picture.
Yeah.
That being
Cool,
said,
man.
you want to
You're
you want to
so
come to the front
smart.
door?
What a great plan. Who ever
Yeah.
thought of that? Good job, us.
Yeah, good job, Reigns. Yeah, good job, Reigns.
I just went
What?
down the line.
Sure.
That's good in a compliment. And
That being said, do you want to join me at the front door?
I would-
Mm.
I would stay at
now we have to make a
respectable
selection of
distance, but I
who's
will
going in
I
there.
will join at the entrance to
Again, the idea
for
is
safety.
show up with a small group, see if we can go in. I'm gonna be like, yeah, like I got like 6 friends, and then hopefully gain entrance, and then we can all go in once we get the clear, if we get the clear.
I have a pivotal question, Arcadum. The digital invisibility.
Yeah.
Can I make just? I don't even. Does she have anything digital? But can I just only make the digital signature invisible, not the rest of her?
yes, that's how that works.
Okay.
Yeah, the digital invisibility only makes it invisible to digital perceptions.
Does
So,
Siri even have anything that's digital though? She specifically tried not to.
I don't think so.
so
she
Melee
doesn't
was just
have-
walking around the house last session, perfectly observable to normalize.
Huh? No.
No. You're making yourself invisible to digital senses. So everything that requires digital sense was not able to see Melee.
Also, she's a
last session.
ghost.
Yeah.
True.
Ah. So she
You
can
know.
make herself invisible normally.
It's not
It's-
really, but it's most of the people there
Have robot eyes.
have digital senses. So-
Yeah. Yeah, I
Nice.
mean, look at them.
Look at those sunglasses. ain't
They've all
fooling
been so
anybody.
cyborged
Yes.
out.
There's
What
robot
if
eyes
it's,
behind them.
Like if someone wanted to roll, so I've got the alter self on, right? Because
Yeah.
this has never actually come up. If someone wanted to like see her true self, like she's this corrupted
Yes,
thing.
yes.
Is that like a true sight? Like how? What do I need to look out for?
So there are definitely creatures that can see the true forms of things. They possess either true sight or a shapeshifter-esque specialization. Pretty much the only entities that would be capable of doing that are people with sufficient cybernetic enhancements, which may be somebody around here. You don't really
Okay.
know though until you encounter them. And angels obviously will have sufficient sight
Mm-hmm.
to perhaps see through. But even then, none of it's guaranteed because true sight is a very powerful, potent, and specific methodology to see the true forms of things. So you're probably pretty safe for the
Okay.
most part.
Probably.
Probably.
Well, look, I can't tell her for sure because she
True.
doesn't know.
That would remove the mystery of it. Are we still in our cafe right now plotting?
Yes.
Yes.
You guys are
Okay.
across the street having your weird decaf.
All right, Seer would drum her fingers on the table, kind of back and forth, like she was playing an invisible piano. Well, I feel fairly confident nothing could really detect. You know, she'll lean in a little bit, and she'll also make one of those side eyes at Melee, because Sarah's actually delighted she's not the only weirdo wizard now. My true self, I imagine I could go with you.
I think the idea of one of the stranger-looking ones of us should go with you, as that way the rest of us, when we show up, will not be so strange.
Well, yeah, because if we're trying to get them on our side and then we spook them, looking all strange as we do, I suppose, we wouldn't want them to freak out more than absolutely necessary.
Havaris, are your people here? Are they familiar with off-worlders?
Foreigners, I will be honest, in most cases, are not. They do not hold themselves in high social status. Most foreigners are disregarded, if you will.
But not abnormal. Like, to see one is not a complete shock.
It says foreigners like you can be shocking to most. Yes. It depends.
I think then we could just introduce as a band of mercenaries, I suppose, from off-world, whenever the whole group is together.
Yes. The simple mention of foreigners, again, they could go either way. But I think once they see where we stand, this is what will shine through. Yes.
All right. She'll nod. She'll look at her incredibly demon-looking dog. Would you all mind looking over Handsome while I go with them? I don't think I should bring him with me.
Of course, I'll look over that little scamp. Come here.
She'll give him a slap on the butt to Handsome.
Handsome will leap into Luca's body.
Oh, what? Is he just like rolling around in there?
Just
He doesn't
rolling around inside of you.
I don't know how I feel about that, but ooh,
he's
this
such a good
tickles. He just starts giggling.
Thank you, not Luca. All right then, I'm ready.
Melee, you should go with him.
I'll put her up here as part of the going in crew.
I mean, aren't they already taking Sano? That's like half people already.
I am
can
sorry
stay.
to say no.
It is whatever.
I am just of the mind that if anything happens, like you're concerned with the guy up front guarding the door, if something were to happen, I think I would have an ease of mind that at least you were there to keep him in check.
Well,
That's what I thought.
Sana, would you mind coming? I always feel more comfortable when you're around.
I guess I'm coming.
All right.
Well, I mean, if you ask it like that, I mean, how are you going to turn a lady down, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, fellas.
Don't wait the Bushido. That does not allow me.
The coach of the Bushido, actually.
Alright, I will hang out here with Team Cool Hair. Everything's fine. You guys.
Oh my
you guys have fun.
god, it's literally Team Cool.
well,
Just black tendrils just going its own way.
you just yell at me, through your mind or whatever, and if there's trouble, we'll come.
She'll give a gentle smile. Of course. Let's hope for the best.
Mm-hmm. Sure thing. Be nice, please. Be diplomatic.
So tell me, are there more croissants I could eat?
I would like additional croissant.
I need to eat. How many rations, actually, would I have eaten at this point?
How many croissants do you have? A lot.
Oh my goodness. He's gonna eat his first condition of food digestion.
A buttery croissants.
I love how this looks like we're escorting Hovaris to an important meeting.
All right. Let's do this.
What accessory is Moto? It's very
Cool
important.
cigarettes. Good cigar.
It's not important. Just
the fancy lady cigarette. The the long one.
With the
the
stick.
one, yeah, the one with the stick.
Yeah, the long
very
long
long
one
one?
where you smoke from like 3 feet away from your face.
Because it keeps your fingers clean.
yes, I'm
Yes,
sure there's
yes.
a reason for it, Bailey.
Essie is very
That was the
experienced.
reason.
There's a reason for it, Arcadum! That keeps your fingers clean!
It was seen as dirty if you put the cigarette directly to your lips, so the ladies had a stick so that they would be clean.
It's
Wow.
a family company! It's
Oh my
Essie
God.
Johnson! Okay, as you, hold on, let me get some...
I only want cigarette tar in my lungs, thank you.
I'm very excited to try the cafe food. Gotta admit.
As
Do
they
you even-
approach us, before
do you
even
even
words
need-
are exchanged, all he gives is like a reassuring nod to him, and just stands there, observing.
Essay knows NPC dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Can you remove this purple effect on me?
Oh my goodness!
That's a good
Go
question.
into the notes.
Can I?
Go, Kate. Show me how to do this. Go
Okay.
into the notes, and you will
Wait.
tap
I'm
on that
looking at
show
notes.
sequencer that has like the little dial. You see it
I'm-
on the right, on the left side.
On the left side.
Yeah.
In the
You click on that.
yeah.
Oh, sequence layer. That?
Yeah. Sequence
Okay.
manager right there.
Sequence
And then
manager. Okay.
there you go. Boom.
I got it.
That's how you do it.
They've been glowing for months.
I
Finally.
know. That's how you get rid of
You are
it.
finally free, Sarah, from the purple squiggly lines.
Oh,
And
Oh my
wow.
god, Melee is not glowing
I don't
anymore.
know anymore. Oh my gosh.
I don't think you should have turned that off personally, because now it made more sense
Well,
because you're like a
it's-
ghost.
It does, but it was actually supposed to be. It happens when I turn on my Star Mage armor.
Oh, well, all right then. Fine. I'm handsome.
Do you have my Sierra art from like the very beginning? That's what she'd be looking like right now. OG Sierra.
I could go find that.
Oh my god.
It's not that important enough.
It
Well,
is,
if
it's so
you
important.
asked, I'll go find it. I just have to remember where I put it.
The only thing amusing about it is she never wore shoes, and she no longer has her eyebrows that regrew.
That's
We're
true.
back to eyebrowless.
She used to have enormous eyebrows. It was
You have gained normal stature, you have lost eyebrows.
Give me a second.
Poor thing. We're not
Maybe-
going to tell me I
Something really
have eyebrows.
Can I say something really quick?
No, you may say nothing. No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm. I just love you guys. That's all.
Aw.
Okay.
We love you
Right.
too.
Us?
I will not
Yeah.
accept
Like
this
me
compliment.
specifically? Weird.
Yes.
I'm involved? Ooh.
Yum meatball.
You can't stop me, foolish man.
I shall slice through this compliment like I sliced through my enemies.
I will slice through this compliment.
I shall never accept such
All right, hold on. Let me
profanities.
give Sierra her disguise. I found it, by the way.
Oh my god.
I-
It's time for a callback.
Before she embraced the corruption.
Yes, yes.
And there you go. This is what Sierra still look like.
Oh
my God. Oh, look at that.
God.
His little baby.
Oh my god. With the 0 eyebrows and maximum forehead.
What a cutie pie.
Black
Oh my
tape
God.
over the fucking eyebrows. Brownie face. Okay. As you walk up Havaris, you will see Hazard leaning very coolly against the door.
Varus will approach with Sano and Sierra. He will say, Good tidings to you, friend. I hope you are having an excellent day. How are you?
He'll look up. Who the fuck are you?
Ah, A great question. My name is Havaris, and this here is Seno and Sira. And who might you be?
Name's Hazard.
Hmm.
What do you
Excellent
want?
name. Well, if I may be so bold, as soon as I came by, I was intrigued. I will be forward. Your augmentations, your enhancements are quite interesting, my friend.
Yeah?
Yes, I happen to dabble in such things as well. As you may see, he'll kind of flash his lesser defense deck as it kind of augments itself to extend a little kind of arm outward. Yes.
So you're
Manipulation.
saying you're a Blackfinger?
Oh, no, friend. Nothing of that sort. I am more,
Real quick. Blackfinger means mechanic.
Oh, okay, I almost associated with something else. Okay, he'll, you may say this, yes. I've spent many years perfecting these sort of augmentations, and it is why I see you. It is intriguing. I see the way you've done yourself, and it is quite impressive, if I may say so.
I didn't do this. Boss did this
Oh.
to me.
Oh, I see. He will notice he has the Onyx gem, correct? And it is described as kind of broken.
It's broken onyx, yeah.
Yeah. I see, and he'll obviously look towards the gem and a gem of the Onyx. Does this signify your alliance as well with your boss and whatnot?
His demeanor will change to a more hostile state. We don't judge each other's gems around here. I ain't an onyx anymore.
I understand. Do not take my judgment in any other way. I simply look more than what gem you have, but its augmentation itself. You know, I used to be a White Opal.
Well, look, as much as this conversation's riveting, I gotta get back to work. So, thanks for the call.
Of course, friend. And perhaps more can be made. I see in which direction that you go with these augmentations. What if I were to tell you I could master such thing?
His eyebrow will raise. Are you trying to, offer some work or something? How about you stop dancing around it and just ask me?
If that is what you wish, then yes. I see that you possess technology that is quite fascinating. I myself work with such things, and it is not common in these parts, especially. I am curious where you got such thing, and perhaps we can work together. I see the augmentations of this is constructed, and as I said, I have mastered this technique. Perhaps your boss or whatever Blackfinger you have can work together and such.
So you are looking for work. You could have just said that. Well, we always need a Blackfinger around here. Last one got shot.
Is the way, yes.
Well, here's what's gonna happen. You want to speak to the boss, you're gonna have to wait. It's like everybody else does. Right now, he's in the middle of his ritual ruminations. I'll take a long drag off of his cigarette.
Ritual ruminations, yes? You said?
Now,
I see. If I may, maybe even more forward, and you see his right eye, a small glass will kind of lower, blue in color. I have noticed such ritual rumination. I sensed it. It is what brought me here.
so you're saying that you just walked up, not for my cybernetics, but because you saw the boss doing what he was doing?
It is both, all in the same. I offer alliance to you. It is times like this where the Onyx would see us as individual. They do not care for our well-being. They simply blindly follow orders. It is at this point, us Bandians must stick together. We must be one as family, if you will, if we are to survive the coming tidings.
Do you Blackfinger? Or you a word scream? Look, if you want a meeting with the boss, you gotta make it worth his while. So what do you have to offer?
What I can offer your boss. One is the mastery of augmentations, as you see before you. Two, I can help with his ruminations, if you will.
How?
It is not the first time I have dealt with the ruminations.
What makes you think you can help the boss then? It's not his first time either.
And yet, when I look before you, your augmentations, they're good, this is no doubt, but they are not mastered. This implies to me that possibly a helping hand for your boss could be needed. The rumination that he could be following or listening to could perhaps be improved.
Alright, make me a persuasion check.
Oh yeah.
Can I assist?
You have to say something to assist.
Is that okay, Books? Do you mind if I join?
Do you want me to do that before I roll, or do you want? If you want to add in, go ahead.
If she wants to assist, she has to say something, so she would have to say it before you roll.
Okay, go ahead.
She'd put one of her. She only has two right now. She'd put her right hand on Havaris's left shoulder, and she'd lean a little bit towards Hazard, like over the shoulder. If I may, he is quite good at his work. I think there is something mutually beneficial we could find between us, your people and ours.
Alright, roll advantage.
Oh!
You didn't need my help anyway.
Hazard will take a long drag on his cigarette, considering the words Havaris has spoken. Well, you're either lying or you're not. It's up to the boss to decide. Fine. I'll send word to him.
Very good. In this regard, there is about 6 of us. Is this a comfortable audience for your boss?
Sure.
Very good.
Come back in an hour.
We will. Thank you, Hazard. We will not waste your time or your boss's.
Since she saw him helping all the old ladies, she would just give a happy little wave. It was nice to meet you, Hazard.
He'll nod.
I'll nod again and walk away.
Good job, Zeno.
I know. I did my job.
What a man.
Alright. Return to your party members.
Go ahead, Havaris.
Alright, kind of take a seat, look at all his party members. Okay, so, in about an hour, we will go back. We have been given access, an audience for the boss, as you say. You described, you've seen them already, maybe, yes? Is there anything else that you should mention of their demeanor, or anything that could advantage us in this?
Sena will perk up.
Oh, what's Sena?
Okay, Sena would just perk up. It seems, if I would need to make an estimation on how their personality would, like, be in comparison to everybody else's. I think they're all pretty straightforward people. I feel like they don't like wasted time. At least he seems to get like irritated when the conversation went along.
It is true. It's why I ask if the boss follows the same, or perhaps in a different light. What would you say, Melee?
Well, I think he mostly just seemed tired. Like he was kind of worn out from either trying to keep things together with whatever's going on with the angel, or from trying to deal with all of the other outside influences like the onyx being a problem. He seemed nice, just tired. The alchemist seemed kind of spooky. There was that scholar, and she seemed kind of intimidating, but also kind of fun, happy-go-lucky. The fella in the stables was probably who I would say might be the nicest. Not sure.
I see. Well, regardless, it is the boss we must impress. Yes.
I think he's just mostly tired. But he seemed to have a good head on his shoulders. Seemed kind of straightforward.
Then this is good. We will ease his tired mind with solutions. Yes.
Avaris, have you seen other Bandians who have had their gym crushed, shattered?
Shattered and crushed. There's different abbreviations of the line. First, there's the shattered that we encountered when we first met. Those totally have lost their mind far beyond the line. And then there are these individuals who would dance the line of what it means to augment technology and flesh. You see?
Is it possible for them to return to what they used to be? I almost sensed a yearning from Hazard.
That is extremely difficult to answer. Nobody has tried, as far as I know. I do not know.
I did, say no, Navaris. I did let them know that Hazard specifically said that it was the boss who determined his augments, not him. It seemed likely that it was an augmentation not by choice, not by his.
It was unclear. He did not seem happy to talk about it, so it is likely, yes. But we do not know yet.
Well, weren't we kind of guessing that Vezin was kind of asking more and more each time? Maybe that's part of what it is.
Maybe one thing that Vezin was wanting them to do is for them to get stronger, and for them to get stronger quicker. The only method to do that fast would be augmentations via metal components. That could be one of them.
We kind of know what that's like, a little bit.
That is true.
Question slim.
Can Sarah roll like a history check on if it's common for... I shouldn't say common. If it's not unheard of for the angels to push tech into the human servants that they have?
So this is actually something that Havaris would know more of as a Bandian. Okay. So, well, I'll give it to you two different ways. On the Taladonic side, angels do what their masters tell them to do. So, if an angel is designed to perform that kind of surgery and to do that kind of thing, then yeah, they'll do it. As for the forcing of it, on the Bandian side, there are probably some angels that infer that the human pieces of the essence, as referred to, the essence of their humanity, is shifted from meat to metal. So essentially becoming more and more construct than they are human. The Bandians themselves kind of already have that, they're born with that. with the gem implanted in their forehead. So the idea is that essentially the forced taking of cybernetics does happen. The standard Bandian outlook is not that that is a bad thing. It would be the same thing as if, God gave you a blessing. Mm-hmm. It would be seen more of like that.
Okay. Well, in most cases, it is not always the angels who speak of such. There are more dominant ones that would inflict such thing, but in many cases, as we now learn, it is the instruction given from such. I believe this is where maybe we can help these people, yes?
Yes. It bothers me. I do not know who created Vizen.
Well, I learned much upon our time in Valkas, and from what I learned, it seems all of the angels, if not most of them, were all made from these council members of Maltos. We do not know which one, but it is upon those 5.
Sarah will look thoughtful. But to be smuggled onto the ship, this was a official teledonic mission.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the members of the council, one would think, would be, well, read in on it.
Yes.
It's a mystery I'll have to solve another day, for who created Vizen will be the function Vizen is trying to fulfill.
It does question the wording of smuggled and corrupted, doesn't it?
No matter. I look forward to the meeting.
As do I. Is there anything anybody wishes to prepare?
I'm ready all the time.
I think we should reveal... She'll huddle in a little bit closer. I think we should reveal that we were involved with Vidare. What do you all think?
Sounds like it would put us in a position of power. Maybe more respect.
It might also just make us a target. I mean, I think we should reveal it, yes, but timing is kind of crucial in these sorts of matters. I don't think we just walk in there and be like, well, howdy, we're the ones who helped with Radari take down,
Yeah, so it would make us mighty suspicious.
I disagree. I think if we come in and we say, I see you have a big dog. We have taken down a big dog, but we are here to talk instead. Is a good look for us.
Or it could put them on edge.
They are already going to be on edge.
I think
even more.
There's a subtlety to it, right? Like when questioned on our merits, that's when we would mention it.
Yeah, or when pressed for answering, like, how exactly can you help? Where have you helped before? Then we can say something like, Radari was kind of crazy and we helped fix that.
Fine. We keep it as a trump card. We reveal, but we are open to revealing this information. This is an important point. We are open to reveal when the time comes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It is an important standpoint to show the position we hold.
All right. And your 2 Seraph abilities. Is that something we reveal as well? I'm not sure if that's how that's looked upon here.
I don't know that I can hide mine. My outfit is not automatically changed like Havaris.
That is a good question. Arcadum, how would most individuals see Seraphs in that way?
So, Seraphs, before the corruption of Hades, were seen as the priests, I suppose you might say. The word seraph is interchangeable for cleric in this regard, as a religious servant of the angels directly. However, since the corruption of Hades, many of the seraphs have either fallen completely under his sway, turning into acolytes of Hades, or they were systemically killed, which is why they eventually became a rebellious faction, whose name no longer was synonymous with priest, but rather became a representation of rebel. So,
I see.
it is
So,
unclear
yeah.
as to how these individuals will treat the revelation of a seraph. You don't know exactly which side of the fence they're on.
Right. The way I see it, it could work in our favor, it could go against. These individuals seem to stand against this resistance, and perhaps if they will see us as sort of rebels, vigilantes, if you will, perhaps they will see us more eye to eye, or they will see us as a problem. This is not clear.
I see. Then perhaps, if the time comes, only then. Wow.
Yes.
She'll perk up a little bit. I feel excited. It's the calm before the storm, isn't it?
Yes. Would appear this way. Well, I am prepared. I will spend a bit of time to conceptualize, but I will be awaiting all of your words.
She'll ask Moto to turn into a stuffed animal of sorts so that she could cuddle him.
Uh,
Poetry style.
He turns into Luca's bear.
She snuggles it fiercely. Like a child. I'm ready when you all are.
I was born ready.
Okay.
I
Fist
shall
bump, Sam.
consume in preparations. And I just eat another croissant.
I like to imagine he doesn't even chew or anything. He just swallows it and it disappears.
Yeah, essentially that's what happens. He makes the sounds of chewing.
Yeah, he makes them so it sounds like he's chewing, but there is nothing.
Can I have another tass of coffee?
My man's eating 8 croissants at the same time. Are you actually eating a croissant in real life right now, Roxy?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Croissant.
Oh,
Croissant.
I'm eating a sugar cookie with what is this?
cookies.
Non-baked. Okay, it's a sugar cookie with non-baked cream cheese with a strawberry on top, and it's amazing.
My God.
It's so good.
All right.
I'm hungry.
All right, so this checks off my one to-do of having to eat every day.
Good job. You did it.
Yay! Not dying today yet.
Alrighty.
All right.
We ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's do it then. The party gathers forth.
She would take control back of Handsome, and she'd have a few words for him. She'll do. Oh God, I can't click her out of all. Handsome.
Handsome will look up.
No eating or destruction while we're in there. As a reward, when we leave, I'll have something for you.
Handsome will narrow his eyes.
She'll narrow her eyes back, finding a little bit of the steel that she usually has in her spine.
Handsome will poop a little bit on the ground.
Ew.
She waits for her.
He'll nod.
Bart steps in it, he doesn't notice.
Handsome,
He's going up to the
Handsome will
serious
laugh.
meeting.
Handsome will laugh.
How does he sound when he laughs? Please do it.
He sounds like that.
She won't go in with a teddy bear. She'll let Moto go back to whatever accessory he wants to be.
Let's go with hat.
Okay.
Eyebrows.
Like a
Eyebrows.
like a French hat. A beret.
Oh, a beret.
Oh, beret.
Yeah.
Okay. Sarah will go in immaculately styled with her totally normal dog, well behaved.
Handsome will be well behaved. He will be literally shaking the entire time with anticipation of so much mayhem he could cause, but will not
Perfect.
cause. He's
Perfect.
full
What a good boy.
chihuahua.
Excellent.
Let me out! Alright, as you walk up, Hazard will take a long drag as he sees you approach, and he'll flick it into the street. Follow me.
I will nod.
All right. Don't,
Take us in, Chief.
Yeah, I'll do it. Don't worry. You must
Yeah,
gather
drag us
your
all.
party before venturing, handsome men.
I have gathered, I am venturing.
They're okay. They're okay.
I very much enjoyed picking out all their arts because I was just like, I'm just gonna pick the sexiest boys I can fucking find, and I'd do like when I first read Rocks, I was like, oh my god! Oh, this shit! Oh,
Look at this man.
I just imagine Arcadum sitting there rubbing his hands. Oh, Dare will love this.
I did. I was just like, it was the closest to gay I've ever gotten. Just like, oh, look at this. Look at this guy.
I can't.
Oh, yeah, look at those milky trimes.
I remember the bartender was super attractive. I don't remember how the priest looked.
All right, as you are all walking inside, you will see that the chief is no longer in a meditative stance, but is standing fully erect, his back strong, looking towards you as you enter. You will also see the rest of the gang has been gathered. Boom. There they are.
Take it a look.
Oh, look at him. Look at him.
All right, once again,
Oh, that's right.
this is what Hazard looks like.
Oh.
All right, let me minimize that. Put that in the corner of my screen.
I love the Google Maps marker as
Yeah.
a necklace.
Yeah. This is what the chief looks like. Crap.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
oh my
right.
God.
Look at that.
It looks like Warmonger.
Yeah, he does a
Black
little
Panther?
bit. Yeah, he does. This is the bartender Caution.
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
popping this one
Look at
out,
him.
putting that on my other monitor.
Okay. This is Noel, our caster.
Sick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Was she the one
She's-
that was over here?
Creepy alchemist.
Yeah, she was with I remember you mentioned Arcadum when Maylee was not spying. She was like in a Taladonic laboratory. Was
Yeah.
that her?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Grief.
She looks so cool.
They're
Look at her.
one of their
Mhm.
enforcers.
I
She's
feel so bummed
amazing.
out. There's no kissing allowed. Look at that.
And then
Oh, you can
finally,
kiss it.
in the background, there is Denial.
The least
Uh-huh.
attractive, in my opinion.
The one that's just hanging out on the roof.
S is
Somewhere.
like, how could you say this? He's so
Oh.
hot.
I mean,
He was-
he's not unattractive.
The least attractive.
But we all
You're
know
a
that
man.
Josh is the best.
You think I missed that little gasp, huh?
Alright,
That little gasp of disagreement.
as you walk in, Hazard will walk up to the boss, give him a nod, and stand next to him. As Trep looks out at each of you, will speak. Hazard tells me that you have something to say to me. Well, I'm all ears.
That is correct, and from talking with Hazard, I have come to the conclusion you do not wish to waste time with words. You wish to get to the point, yes?
That would be preferable.
Very good. I will make this as quick and easy as I can. First off, I am Harvaris. This is Seino, Meli, Mulu, Sira, and not Luca, if you will.
He'll nod.
And what can I call you?
You can call me Trepidation if you'd like, but everybody just calls me Trep. This is
Very good.
Hazard. Our right's Caution. Behind me is Null, Grief, and Denial's in the back.
Very good. Correct. I believe, first off, I'm to understand these augmentations, are they under your hand?
Before we get to all that, who are you?
Yes. I'll make things very clear. As I said, I am Havaris. I've worked very closely with Veldan for many of my life.
Veldan.
That is true. Yes. You know of him?
Not that I heard of him, more so that I heard that he's dead.
Well, I'm here to tell you that is not true at all. Though I'm sure you have noticed a change in the angels these past coming months or so. Yes, you felt it.
Trap's eyes will narrow as he kind of takes on a more defensive stance. He moves his metalled hand up to his chin and strokes it softly while he says, I've seen a few things go wrong lately. Question is, what is it that you think that you know?
He'll kind of take a small step forward with his eyes narrowed. I have seen quite a bit myself, and recently have come under unfortunate information. But it is no denial. Many of us feel it. It is why I come to you at this time. To band together, if you will. The tidings are soon to change, friend.
Yeah, sure. You're a walking prophet and savior. Look, I don't mean any disrespect. But why are you here? Hazard told me you wanted a job, and then he said you wanted something else. Now you're standing before me, prophetizing like he said. So look, I need to know what it is that you're doing here, and why I shouldn't have the boys just make sure you're not a threat.
Very good. And I do not mean to disorganize my intentions. It is, in fact, all of these things. Help with augmentations, ruminations, but more importantly, as I said with Veldan, I am, or once, however you want to put it, as a seraph of Veldan.
Alright,
Purification.
Persuasion check.
Yep. I'm a fucking persuader.
I'm persuaded.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on that.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Alright. As you say the word seraph, the earnestness in which you say it, you will see that Trap's eyes flash with recognition and his stance softens slightly. Continue with what you were saying.
All my life, I would believe that working with the angels and purification is of utmost needed, and especially in these times. Veldan, you say you believe to be dead. It was close to this, yes. It is something that is going through like a virus, through many of what you believe to be these angels. I do not want to stand here to tell you I am prophet and I will fix things, but banding together to help and to fight against this virus of the angels is what is needed. And if I am being forthright, once again the glass will drop from his eye. The reason I have come here in the first place is that I know of which stands behind you. I understand it, because I work with them myself. You see?
You say that you're a seraph.
Yes.
You look a little... Do you have any evidence of that? That mark, maybe?
Do I have a mark, the seraph?
Your deck.
Yeah, our
Like if-
decks.
Yeah. Your
I
decks are marked.
I will. I'll pull out my convalescence kit and present him with the proper deck.
As he
Let's
looks,
take a look as well.
as he looks down and sees the symbol on the deck, he'll kind of scoff. Wow. My father was a seraph.
Oh, don't say under which angel, if you will.
Enzo Zaranzan. Before the Black Onyx drove him out.
It is quite unfortunate, but as you speak now, we are under similar interpretation, if you will.
Well, you're a seraph. And maybe you could lend your expertise. Alright, it's safe. Stand down. You will hear the sound of several deactivating vessels in the room. From places you can't see.
I knew it.
He'll gesture to the object behind him. Behind me lies Wiesen, covetous one. An angel separated from the madness that has taken over the others. A way I think we could use to fight back. We've been living under the yoke of the Black Honest for some time. But when whatever happened to Radare happened, the entirety of the oasis has been set off. Black Onyx like a bunch of hornets starting to hive around here. Me and my people hiding out as best we can. Things are getting desperate. So, if you think that you're a seraph, and you can help, well, I'll be one to turn you down.
This is good, and it's as you say, we are under similar pressures in this matter. If I could, have you noticed any changes in Vezin in this time? Whether that be behavior or by means of order?
Come here, I'll show you.
He will begin to walk forward.
Sierra's also going to follow him. She won't crown him, but she'll stand back here. And she's going to be looking at this thing.
Caution will wink at Sarah.
She'll wink right back.
Nice.
She'll try to wiggle her eyebrows and forget she doesn't have them. So instead it's just some intense forehead wrinkling.
Alright, as Havaris, as you come up to stand next to Trep, take a look at the device. What you see is a containment device for an angel's hard light body. Interpolated in betwixt a matrix depicting a physical field. Essentially, this is a digital version of a extra-dimensional space, in which the hard light body of Wiesen is currently stored. As you look down through the panel, you can see it moving about the false digital space, thrashing out wildly. Trap will point out, as you can see, that is the state of Wiesen at this time. It takes more and more energy to maintain it, and we can't manifest it completely until the corruption's taken care of. But if you look over here, as he points to the readouts from the convalescence kit, that there is a program, a routine that is currently going. It seems that Wiesen wasn't fully connected in like the rest of the angels were. It seems that His Holiness was able to keep himself separated. This is the only piece of him that's uncorrupted. It's got instructions to purge his body of it. Fortunately, the only way to do that is to go inside, face him in the Matrix. Which I've been trying to do for the last several years, and I haven't been able to break through yet. Things have gotten worse, though. Ever since whatever happened to Radare happened, there's been new code that's been appearing. It points to different parts of the convalescence kit. Invasive routines. An alarm's been sounded. It's making his body act all crazy. Thrashing out, spending more energy than it needs. I don't want to risk losing Wiesen, as it's our only method to fight back. Say that you have a solution, I'd like to hear it.
Yes, this particular case is different than what I have faced, but purification is what we do in this regard, and you said you have been trying to get in this matrix and you have not had success, yes?
Well, thing about it, there are very few that can enter. It takes a lot of concentration. The rituals I've been performing help me enter. I try to reason with Wiesen, but he don't reason well. Whatever corruption got into him from Hades has caused him to go, well, insane. He won't listen to my words, my program prompts. I've even tried to fight him a few times, but can't do much on my own.
would you believe if, with the recent changes from Radare disappearing, would you believe that maybe Vizen would reason with Radare's order? With maybe if Radare could give new order to Vizen, perhaps His Holiness would calm down.
I don't know.
It is intriguing. This is certainly a different case than I have dealt with, but nothing we cannot handle, and I can promise you that. You have been forthright with me. I can tell you, I've got a place, a temple if you wish, that is meant for purification with the holiness. Perhaps, does your Vizen, where is its index?
Index is inside the machine. Can't take it out.
It cannot be removed.
Well, if we remove it, he manifests. And he's insane, so...
I see.
Hmm.
We will have to solve this here, then. Allow me a moment to process, to think on this.
Sure.
And by the way, this is, Mulu here is also a seraph of Feldan as well, in this regard, just so you know.
I'm gonna
He'll nod over.
kind of glance over the machine. What if we took the entire machine with us there? Would that make a difference?
We still can't plug it in. We can't take the index out.
Hmm.
You could move it, I guess, but you'd be spotted by the Black Onyx. They're looking for this thing.
Yeah. I'll kind of glance over at Syrah. Syrah,
She'll look up. Yes.
do you have methods? And he'll like flex his fingers all magic-y like of moving this thing.
Wow.
She'll eye it. How heavy does this thing look? It looks like it's made out of gold. How heavy is this?
It is 2,200 pounds.
Oh,
Jeez,
wow.
Probably for someone of your talents.
I suppose I could, but what would it gain us?
I suppose that is fair.
Plus it is, Trep, was it? She'll address him.
Yes, ma'am.
I suppose I'll just stay as straightforward as Tavares has been. Are you the Seraph for Vizen? How did it come to your care?
As I said, my father was a Seraph from Menzel Zeranzin, but he died when I was young, and I kind of ran from the faith for a while. Wasn't until the Black Onyx started to crack down, killed a few of my cousins, that we tried to, plan a rebellion, I guess you would call it. We stumbled upon Vizen here. We've been trying to coax him out ever since. The energy he provides for us has helped with our modifications as he gestures towards himself and the others. However, the energy it takes to keep them up and to keep us fueled is growing more and more with each passing day. As long as he remains insane, unable to temper his hungers, I think it's going to be doomed for not just him, but for us as well.
I see. And this fuel, Voika, correct?
He'll nod.
Sorry, go ahead.
Normally it was easy to acquire it. The big angels, dark and light, sleeping most of the time. But ever since what happened with Radare happened, well, they've been on alert. The Black Onyx are scouring around, and the reserves are hidden. Sequestered away somewhere. Truth is, normally I wouldn't trust strangers like you to do this, but we're in a desperate state. We only have a few weeks left of the energy we need before our systems give out.
How much vodka per day does your group need to sustain themselves?
Say about 4 pylons worth.
Can you equate that to me, Arcadum? Sorry, my throat's clogged. For the vodka they have, the vodka reserves they have in their ship, what's the equivalent of that to what they need?
A pylon is a measurement for human consumption when it comes to, not human consumption, but for character consumption of vodka. Specifically, let me see.
I think we have a lot of extra in our reserves. Like it was over 100. And I'm imagining what humans would need would be like a 10th of one of the cells that a ship would need.
Well, hold on, let me find, because I have all that stored on your astral harpy. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, so the vodka energy, when it's turned into fuel, is in a liquid state. So you'll need to solidify it so that it can be placed within a manifold in order for it to be used. Most of the time, these crystals are called pylons, and they're measured as such. 4 pylons equates to about 1 fuel.
Okay. And do we have with all the stations and upgrades we have on the ship, do we have the capability to do that manifolding?
Yeah, that's possible. The gnomes can do that.
Okay. And then how much of if you have it open, how much of the fuel did we actually have?
You have
52.
52 fuel.
You have 52 fuel. Okay, and he said that he had enough for a couple of weeks, so he has like 3 fuel worth maybe of energy.
Yeah, he has 3 fuel worth.
Okay. What should I call this gang? Vizen's gang, maybe?
Their official name is Vizen's Guardians.
Vizen's Guardians has 3 fuel worth of vodka, 3 weeks. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay. She would sketch out all the math in her book real quick. She's a genius. Right. So you have about 3 vodka. She'll chew on her lip, and then she'll look up and make eye contact with Trep. You see, Trep, we have 2 options in front of us. We could potentially deal with Dark and Light first, and that might help things here with Vizen, or it might make things more dire. Or, as you were laying out, I'm sure Havaris could find a way that we, go into the digital space and extract Vizen's index and help Vizen immediately.
Trep will respond, I'm inclined that you'd help with Vizen immediately. If she was able to manifest, there's so much we could do with that.
If this is the choice you wish to make, Sierra, I agree, and I see 2 options as well. Either the simple option would be to weaken it, to fight it in its own space. Weaken it so we can at least take the index out while it rests and perform any purifications then. Or we speak to it. Now, our voices may not be loud, but Radare's voice can be loud. They may speak to one another if we speak possibly through Radare. If, hypothetically, it's good work.
Explain further your plan through Radare. I worry that the access to her is only through your Seraph mode. I worry it will not be strong enough. Help me understand.
He's keeping kind of tabs on Trep, as he's kind of slowly revealing this, but in this regard, say hypothetically, I have Veldan. If we were to get Radare, perhaps there's a way.
Trep will interrupt. Why do you keep saying that?
The reason of which...
You'll get Radare. You know where it is? Explain.
Allow me to. I will. First off, foremost, if we were to get Radare, we could possibly speak through. Radare's orders are tall. They are held in high regard. As for Radare itself, he'll give a long look to Trap. We may be in possession of Radare. It is why the Onyx are looking for us.
Trap's eyebrows go immediately to suspicion. What do you mean you have Radare? Explain yourself.
Upon our crusade, it had come to our attention that Radare was under major corruption. The orders of such were sent to the Black Onyx, and it was something that we must dealt with. So, we took it upon our own hands to weaken Radare and purify her. Just as why I am here now.
Trap will kind of be taken aback by that.
This is the explanation for why the Black Onyx are in disarray.
So-
they are in a panic.
So you defeated Radare?
You could say we weakened her to a state that she was able to be taken upon index to our temple to be purified, and it was a success.
What temple?
Sierra will cut through of, yes, we defeated her Heartlight form. The temple on the outskirts.
The Menzo Zoranzan temple?
Correct.
You've been honest with us, so this is what we do in return.
Trap will
And
look.
should you know,
Trap will look both incredulous and a little awestruck. You defeated Radare and you're cleansing her at the temple. Well, then maybe you could help purge
Yes.
Vizin.
now you are seeing it, and
That would be
Just-
the plan.
so you know, Menzo's Renzen is safe as well within our care.
I thought it destroyed. That
No,
is-
Only
friend.
weakened.
Well, that's good. Nice to know that my father's angel still it exists. This all seems too good to be true.
Well,
know.
Who are you?
if you look at the long-term plan, it is still a big task.
He'll kind of let those words linger in the air around him. And then he'll say, look, if you can do all that, then surely you can help here.
Trap, if I may ask, would one of your people or yourself, would you be willing to come with us into Vizin's digital space? We are short by one, and will welcome any help we could have.
Well, if you want to go into the space, you're going to have me there. I'm the only one that knows the passcode. I can open
Perfect.
the door for you.
Do you happen to know more of Vizin's capabilities? Anything would help us be more prepared.
I kind of think. Well, I know a few things that I've encountered. He opens his mouth, and that's a free martial check.
Yay! Hang on,
Amazing.
guys. Combat notes open. Oh, that's right. I already pulled V. Can you give us a list of abilities before we pick?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hold on, let me double check. I got them all here. The abilities are as follows. And the absolute territory.
Yeah,
Wave
I've got that.
Wave of Destitution, Flames of Convalescence, Decimation Scythe, Shattering
A little
oration.
slower, because you got big words in here. Flames of convalescence.
Decimation scythe.
Decimation. Okay.
Shattering oration.
Okay.
Node of gratitude.
Okay.
Thieves' veil.
Okay.
Take what is mine.
Mm-hmm.
Summon copy.
Okay, got it.
Nice.
All right, guys, what do you want to do? You want to do an ability? You want to do equipment? Anything else?
Well, you got the ability list, so you have to choose an ability.
Oh, okay. What ability would you all like to do?
Summon copy looks pretty not great. Take what is
Like-
mine also scary.
Half of them sound scary.
Take what is
Wave of
mine south is
Constitution.
absolute
It's
territory.
gonna make us
Constitution.
4.
Standing out to me as well.
They all seem bad.
The
Take what
bottom
is
up.
mine, I assume, is going hand in hand with their
In my mind.
absolute
Yeah,
territory.
mine, yeah.
Yes.
Do we want to
So
figure
Summon
that
copy
out?
seems
to see
pretty
when
bad.
if it's got a combo?
Now that
I
we
would
are
say-
this close, and while you ruminate on that, am I close enough now that I could try and use my battle simulation check to try and get 3 more?
Yes.
And these are, do I roll for these?
No, they're free.
Okay. Now
Oh,
we
no,
have
you
4.
have to roll. You do have to roll. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Oof.
Okay.
Two
So
more.
we
You
get
want to use
3.
my
Would you
inspiration on that
Yeah.
nat one?
I'd say save it. I'd say save it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we have 3 now to choose from.
So one that has to be an ability, and then 2 of the full list. Let's pick the one ability we have to do.
Summon copy seems pretty bad.
Yeah, let's
I
go
second
summon
that.
copy.
Okay.
Summon
That
copy.
one, please. Yeah.
Okay. Summon copy. Action. Vizen summons a copy of himself. This copy has 50 hit points and all of Vizen's defensive abilities. The copy can benefit and use the activation of any of Vizen's passive effects.
Oh, wow.
Ew.
So, fighting a second one of him.
A
Oh,
smaller
we-
second.
Sorry, herself. I forgot.
Or,
Vizen.
Yeah, I've been
50.
wondering. I keep hearing it go back and forth.
Do we know if we can digitally dispel this?
It is
We
a
don't
digital
know.
effect.
That's
Action.
enough for me to
Okay.
work with.
Digital effect could be dispelled? Question mark.
Spoiler
you know-
warning, everything that Vizen does is a digital effect.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, I
Makes
suppose. I mean, we're going to be in the digital space, so actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Well, it's a good thing we have solitaire then, huh?
Are you noting
I
this
love
in the combat
solitaire.
notes, Wally, or
sorry, say again, books.
where are you noting this?
I'm in the combat notes.
Okay.
The different word doc.
Mhm.
Okay, so then we have 2 other. Do you so when you said passive effects, that caught my attention. Is there a list of passives?
Well, it's absolute territory. It's a passive.
Yeah, read the absolute territory.
Are there any other passives?
Yes, you'll have to identify those though.
I am quite keen for those, but what do you guys think?
I think knowing the passives
Yeah.
is a good start. Is that something I can discover with my other 2 checks?
Yeah,
they're gonna be
abilities.
among the abilities and
yeah,
such.
their abilities.
Their abilities. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Probably
so
Thieves' Veil is one of them.
so
At
there's
least
not
it
a
sounds
secret list
passive.
of passives we have to figure out.
No.
No.
Those are just passive
Okay.
means the passive effects that Vizen has.
Okay, I thought that was a secret list. And I was
The
like,
node
oh,
of
no.
like a
gratitude
secret
and
thing. That wasn't a secret.
Thieves'
thing.
Veil
okay,
are
okay.
likely, in my estimation.
I
Okay.
think
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I think if we're going to do one as not an ability, I'd like to know if it's vulnerable to anything.
Oh,
What
very
you all
important.
Always a
Very
choice.
good. Yes.
So should we do maybe one more ability and then then vulnerabilities?
Sure.
I'm good with that, yeah.
Did we want Take What Is Mine or the Thieves' Veil next?
Yeah, Thieves' Veil would be a passive ability, I feel like, because it seems
Probably.
like it. And
think so,
Take What
too.
Is Mine is like an oddball. I don't know what to expect there, but it seems pretty dangerous.
It sounds so similar to the Absolute Territory, though.
Exactly.
Like it would
Yeah.
compound.
Yeah.
Perhaps that one then? The Take What Is Mine?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. That one, please, Arcadum. Take What Is Mine.
Take what is mine.
Mhm.
Bonus action. For 1 round, whenever this creature is healed, all enemies within 60 feet take that much healing as force damage. This creature heals all creatures within 60 feet for 4d6 hit points.
So it does combo because his passive does healing.
I'm glad
If
I'm under
others
the-
heal, she heals.
Yeah.
That's
ew.
beneficial. I'm under the force aura filter right now, so that's good. Anybody within 10 feet of me gets resistance to force, so that's good.
I happen to be immune to force because I'm a space ghost.
You said
Okay.
4d6, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So she heals she heals the things that are allies to her, and she damages the enemies to her for 4d6.
But she also heals us.
No. She heals all creatures within 60 feet for 4d6 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
And for 1 round after she uses this, whenever this creature is healed, all enemies within 60 feet take that much healing as force damage.
Oh.
Shit.
So when she uses it, we actually get healed, and then the following round we get damaged.
Damaged. Oh,
We
okay.
don't move out of the range.
So the ordering of the effect works like this. Bonus action. First, for 1 round, whenever this creature is healed, all enemies within 60 feet take as much healing as force damage. Then, this creature heals all creatures within 60 feet for 4d6 hit points.
Oh, it's the other way
Including
around.
herself.
That
And
includes
if that
itself.
goes with the territory, then if he heals us for additional 46, he'll get healed again for all
Correct.
the 4d6.
That is correct.
First
Oh, fuck.
It
round,
combos
Yeah.
with its absolute territory.
healed,
Oh, that's nuts.
4d6.
Oh, wow.
But it doesn't really help us at all because it damages us and then it heals us and then damages us.
Which
Okay.
heals him in turn.
I have a
Right.
question.
But he damages us for 1 minute. Oh no,
What was
for
that
1
missing?
round. No, no.
One round.
Forget what I said.
Is it for the same amount to the second round? We're damaged for that same amount as the first round?
So, this bonus action is both a 1 round duration and an instantaneous effect. The 1 round duration is for 1 round after this bonus action is used. Anytime that Vision is healed, it deals that damage to people in that 60-foot radius equal
Okay.
to that.
Any healing that Vision gets, we're damaged for as force type, right?
Yeah, as force damage.
Okay, I think I finally understand. Let me say it back to you, make sure I got it. So Vision will do a bonus action, which means Vision will instantly heal for 46, and then we take that as force damage. The following round, any healing that Vision gets, we're then damaged for that as a flat amount force damage.
Yeah, for 1 round duration. The duration is tracked on Vision's turn, so at the start of his next turn it fades.
Duration is
Okay.
tracked as. I'm sure this is going to come up. Start of Vision's turn or
Yeah,
end?
start.
It's start. It's
Son.
As start of. Okay. Okay, I got there. Thank you guys.
Damn.
Oh,
Okay.
oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abilities are, I think we should hit another ability.
You want to
No.
do an ability or you want to do the vulnerabilities?
I mean, do we think it'll be vulnerable to anything?
I mean,
Could
it's
be.
important to know if it's also immune to force.
I
or-
need to know vulnerabilities for what spells I prepare.
Yeah.
That's really
That's
why
fair.
I'm asking.
And that'll cover, if we pick resistance, that'll cover everything, right? Vulnerabilities, resistance, immunities.
Yeah.
Yes.
That makes sense then. I'm okay with that if the rest of y'all are.
Because if it's immune to magic missile, we
Sure.
gotta make a big plan right now.
Yes, please. I need to know. Inquiring minds need to know.
That makes sense. If nobody has a problem with that,
Sounds good.
Then, well, yeah, let's do it.
Weaknesses and vulnerabilities, please.
Okay. Beeson has the following immunities, vulnerabilities, resistances, and all that good stuff. It is immune to the following damage types: necrotic, poison, psychic, and radiant.
Poison, psychic,
Huh.
radiant. Still psychic.
No surprise there.
Okay.
It has
Resistances?
no resistances. It has no vulnerabilities.
Okay.
Its condition immunities are exhaustion, frightened, paralysis, petrification, and stunned.
You'll have to do that again for me. Exhaustion.
Frightened,
Okay.
paralysis,
Mm-hmm.
petrification, and stunned.
Okay. Got it.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay, that's some good intel.
That's very good. We can't stun it.
So, as we contemplate this route, there is, and that's what I was saying before, maybe there's a possible a diplomatic route we could try first, and that's I want to try and find a way to basically hook up Radare to this machine so we could kind of speak through Radare to Vizen to try and reason with it. Or like,
You still have
the
one more
you know-
martial check.
do it?
No, we don't.
Oh, you
No.
failed one.
You-
Oh, never
you
mind.
still
That's
free.
right. That's right.
But how does everybody feel?
One
about
one
like
thing
that?
against that, if we do that and connect Radar, I feel like there's a possibility that the corruption spreads over to Radar again,
Yeah. It
which
is
would be
true.
devastating.
And I don't know if we actually truly cleansed Radare, because remember, we could only put it in maintenance mode. We couldn't full boot her.
Well, we
It's
didn't have
fully
the power.
cleansed, but she's only at like 45% power.
Yeah, because we don't have the energy resource.
Yeah, because of the
It is
cleanse.
true. It's a good point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But we could try talking to it first. Reasoning.
That's
with it,
always
perhaps.
yeah. That's all.
Of course, we go in, we talk. If things go well, great. If they don't, then, we do the thing we do.
Yeah.
Series of complete disbelief, so she'll just ask Trap. Trap, do you think, you said Vizen was insane? Would Vizen be open to talk?
All attempts I've made to communicate have failed. You might do better, but I don't think so.
Sounds simple.
If I could I get you said there was instructions given before this corruption that are uncorrupted. Could you give us more detail into those?
You're muted, Arcadum.
So what you see is that Vizen is requesting aid. It's the same. It's an SOS.
Okay. Nothing specific. It's more just it's looking for help.
Yeah.
I have a question, okay?
Hence why it was found.
I see.
The absolute territory says whenever an ability that grants an action, state, attack, or effect, Vizen also can also gain this effect. Does that mean if, like, for example, with my harness, right? It obviously gives me all those effects, so that would affect it. If I activate it before entering its territory, does that still count?
We're in its territory currently. Or at least we were. Last
Is that
sentence
true?
it was mentioned that we're in its absolute territory.
I'll answer the heart of your question. For you to enter the digital space, you won't be able to take effects you activate outside with you.
Mm-hmm. And as
So-
soon we're in its
And then what-
territory. Okay,
yeah,
got
yeah.
it. Okay.
So, if
So I can't activate
I'm
my harness.
would that count for like armor, like mage armor?
Correct.
I did have a question on summon copy. Can it only have one summon copy at a time, or can it just
Negative.
do that? Okay, I'm starting to pick it up.
Ew.
It
So
has no
start to
built-in
think
limitation.
Yeah, what is its allies gonna be? I think its allies are gonna be itself.
Mm.
Yeah.
would make the most sense.
I think the heart of this battle is keeping control of the copies while continuing to do damage to the main one. I think that's probably what we're going to be doing. Okay.
Seems like dispelling could be big on these.
Yeah.
Hmm.
My little demon buddies, can they even go into digital space like Handsome?
They can, yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Digital handsome.
I don't think I'm doing this above board. I want to do this in character though. I don't think we should take Bright Eyes as our ally for this. I think we should try to recruit one of Trep's people here, or Trep himself as our ally. He said something about holding the door though. Does he have to stay there and not be in the fight, Arcadum?
He has to go with you, and he has to hold the door open so that you're not jettisoned out.
Okay, so he can't participate in the fight.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
What do you guys
possible to recruit one of the other members.
Yeah.
You're saying?
Yeah, that's kind of what I would like to try. What do you guys think?
I think
it's a
that's a good idea,
If it's
since they
allowed, yeah.
probably would have some, advancements or abilities that would be beneficial in this encounter if we end up fighting.
I
think
mean,
we
look at Null.
Probably. We definitely don't want like support, obviously, in this fight. So like maybe a high damage dealer
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hazard? Maybe. We
or
don't know.
denial. I don't know.
Or
Just
denial.
looking at them, hard to say.
Yeah, we don't know what they do yet.
Null
Okay,
might
yeah.
be good to consider as well if she has something that works like digital.
More dispels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you give us a rundown, Arcadum, on a short TLDR on the characters?
Sure, I can do that.
No. Can we do that in character?
Sure.
Oh,
That sounds
okay.
fun.
Okay, Cyril will broach it. So Trep, if you're holding the door, can one of your crew here, could they assist us in the digital space?
Trep will look over to Syrah and will say, yeah, one of the crew can come, if they want to. They'll look around, looking at each person. As long as they're okay with it. Everybody will look over at Trep and then will nod. Hazard will call out, "We got you, boss. Whatever you need."
Oh, I want to be the boss.
All right. They're all willing to help.
All right. She'll look at her own crew. Well, would you all mind telling us what your specialties are?
Caution will smile. "I can take care of your wounds. No problem." Denial will just lift his giant vessel off his back.
Shit, I kind of want to go with the sniper. Keep going.
Yeah.
Null will open her hands and digital fire will dance around them. Grief will hold up her fists and smack them together as steam pours out of them.
Oh,
I'll
I'm
punch the
sorry. That
shit
was
out
so
of
cool. That visual.
Hazard will take a long drag off of his cigar and will pull out his shotgun.
Oh my god.
Good old reliable.
That's awesome.
Out of character for translation purposes. Digital cleric, sniper boy, digital mage, fucking punch them. Melee vessel support. He's kind of like a ranger bounty hunter thing.
Are they all about the same power level?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys think? I'm leaning towards the sniper because we just don't really have that.
I like-
What do you guys think?
I like Sniper Null also to be on pure dispel duty. Could leave us.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah.
don't know that they have the spell, but
We don't know.
Gotta ask.
Here, let's. I'm gonna look.
How is your
She
dispel?
does.
She does. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm also in the camp of Null because if we need as much digital dispelling as
It's literally
possible,
in her
she would be
name.
perfect. Yeah.
yeah,
There's-
null would
yeah.
be probably more important than damage because if us wizards get stuck doing that duty and we can't shove it to someone else like an NPC, then we're going to miss out on the damage that we could be doing.
I have a question, Arcadum. The summon copy. Is that in a specific range, or where does it copy appear?
Oh, I was thinking
Is it
the
next
exact
to
same thing,
Wiesen?
Rain. I was about to ask that. What a great question.
It doesn't have a range. Summon it anyway.
Do we
So
have
it's
any
somewhere.
sense of-
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's bad.
Since we're inside this thing's, I don't know, crate, do we have a sense of, like, what the size of the battlefield's gonna be?
It will be of moderate size.
Can you translate that to feet for me?
Let me just go
500
count the
by
squares.
500?
Let me just go count the squares.
That's so many. 500?
Battlefield, moderate size. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be like a 500 by 500.
That's huge.
Do you think so? Okay, I'll make
Wait,
it 250.
I mean, like, Radari's was only like 120, 160 maybe. Like, 500 would be freakishly huge.
It's a digital space. I don't know.
I just need about 30 feet.
I'm going off of what Storm was doing her digital battle.
I can't use my harness. That's pretty bad.
What's
I
the range in our
can-
dispels? Is it 120?
Dispel.
Yeah, it's normal is 120.
Yeah. Do y'all think we have time to prepare different spells before we go in there?
Of course.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Fine, we can wait. Then
Yeah.
we'll just sit on a barrel.
Now Luca goes through his bag of scrolls.
I'm thinking of going with Shatter. Do y'all think Thunder sounds good?
Yeah.
I mean, I do have a question though. Creature made of inorganic material. Does this count?
It might because it's hard
Yes.
light.
Ooh, so it would take disadvantage on the saving throw.
Yes.
Shatter's a good one against constructs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, then I've switched. I think I'm good on everything else.
I get to use my new cantrip. Oh my gosh, you guys, look, I made it a picture of Effie.
Bouncing titties.
Amazing.
Incredible.
Ooh, first time using double wands. This is gonna be so exciting.
Oh shit.
Arcane duels.
Maybe that if the chill touch could work, it could negate that bounce back heal effect. If we could negate healing, if it's digital in that
Oh,
manner.
I guess I could just show you the map. You guys could technically look into it.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Looking at my
Check this shit out.
my swords. One is very fancy, one is very mundane. Frowns. Glances at not Luca.
I'm
He
a
just
little
smiles at you.
I love Not Luca's art. He looks so cool.
Oh, thank you. I'm working on new art
Yeah.
with his kimono.
There must always be more.
Yes.
There must always be a traitor.
Well, all right, then.
Alright, there you go.
digital sword.
Oh,
It is.
hold on.
You do not
There you
own
go.
any token.
Oh, the
Wow.
faces.
It's
This
so
is
pretty.
cool, though.
And it's about
Oh my gosh.
280 feet by about 125 feet of usable space.
Oh, so you can't go into the blue
I mean,
zone?
you can fly, so
You can fly, so yeah, but solid. Yeah.
I mean, for the people who can't fly,
some of
obviously.
us must walk on the bridge.
Sorry, 280 by what?
I could fly,
120
but I would
120
also
of
give him
usable
haste and blur and fly speed.
200,
Yeah.
280 by 120, more or less. I mean,
Is
it's bigger than that because you can fly. Like, not all of it's walkable, but yeah, it's about 240 by 390. It's moderate.
And I'm assuming the copies that she can summon takes up like a square and she could put it like back here.
Yeah, That's how it works. She can summon it anywhere on the battlefield.
Okay, so what is the actual measurement of the whole battlefield? That's what I really wanted.
240 by 390, he said.
Yeah, everything.
240 by 390, okay. Okay. So worst case scenario is something will be over 300 feet away from us. How long's the distance on that sniper boy?
Yes.
Yes.
Guys, I'm going
can
with
hit
the
it.
sniper. I'm going with the sniper. That's under the assumption that Null's dispel is the same dispel we have, which is a 120-foot range.
Arcadum.
It's the same.
Okay.
Another question. Sorry, I'm asking so many questions. If Vizen gets an effect through her absolute territory, right?
Yeah.
Does that now count as a digital effect that can be dispelled?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So we both haste, and then
And
she
then
gets
we
haste
dispel.
once, and then somebody dispels it, and then haha.
So
Good.
That
I am-
might be smart.
I have a question concerning that, right? It says whenever an enemy casts a beneficial spell on another creature, if it's cast on yourself, does that still count?
You are not another creature.
So
Oh, so you can self-buff?
mage armor would not affect
Oh.
Pheasant because it would be self-cast. But
Oh,
Yeah.
so my harness doesn't affect that because it's self-cast.
Well, read the rest of the ability. That's only for spells.
Yeah.
yeah,
Whenever an ability that grants an action, state, attack, or effect.
Oh,
they
yeah,
also
yeah.
gain it.
Whoops.
Yeah,
I
you have an
misread.
ability,
Whoops.
but-
Yeah, whoops.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll put
whoops.
self-magic spell buff.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I never made those 12 scrolls. But that could come in clutch here.
So, an ability that grants, if you have a device or a potion that grants, that doesn't count, right?
I still have that elixir of glory that I had for like a million years.
It's only be an item, not
it's
an
not an ab-
ability, right?
Yeah, it's not an ability, so...
Oh, but it's cast on other people. Technically, if I use it, because it's a 30 feet range, I could use it on multiple people. If I do that, then it gains. Okay, never mind.
Mm.
But I have Shield of Faith.
Ability. That is a good question.
Well, it's casting a beneficial spell. That a
Exactly.
potion isn't a beneficial spell; it's a potion.
So would that apply for my dex?
Decks
Is
are
there-
items;
Is
they're not abilities.
It's not an ability.
No, items.
So, like, if Mueller was to use his become a freaking Super Saiyan Storm ability, Vizen could copy that because it's an ability. So I'm not going to do that one.
But if it's straight up abilities, then my harness wouldn't count. Because it's not an ability, it's my equipment.
According to the wording.
What's the ruling by the DM? Is he muted?
I'm thinking.
I'll say so.
Do you guys think my waves of blood would impact it? This thing?
There's
Waves?
some blood.
Well, it's necrotic, so...
Yeah, it's
Yeah, so
necrotic. I maybe, but maybe not.
Probably immune.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
So-
it's immune.
resistant.
Ability is
Like, no.
anything that something has, right?
Hmm.
So your item, it's like your armor's base stuff. No, but if you have an activated ability on your armor, like the harness,
Okay.
Mm.
they
Okay.
give you something that would count.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Potions?
Potions would not,
Okay.
Okay.
So,
unless
Okay.
they grant a state.
like
So-
elixir of glory to multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
If my deck automatically, like my lesser defense deck, so that is, it grants me 1+ AC whenever someone misses. So if that activates, that's
That's
going to
triggered,
give him
not activated.
Triggered.
whenever an ability that causes an action, state, attack, effect Okay. Okay.
Okay. And scrolled, if casted on myself, like Ethereal Scale, would not count because it's a self spell.
Well,
That's
Yeah.
our understanding currently.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's correct.
yeah. Sweet.
Got
I
it.
have something.
All right.
I have something I'd like
Then
to
I-
ask in character.
Oh, I had one
Go
more
ahead.
question. Sorry. Just to clarify, since not Luca is basically not going to be able to do a lot of damage here, since his 2 damage type is necrotic and radiant. Because I can channel those types of attacks or damages through his staff, it's just weapon attack, or is it still reduced? Should I say? Because say if I inflict wounds through my staff, of course I'm doing bludgeoning damage, but I'm adding the damage from inflict wounds onto that
the damage
attack.
from
Is that
inflict-
zeroed out?
The damage from inflict wounds is necrotic, so it would be zeroed out.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
The bludgeoning
Thanks.
is fine though. Like, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Alright, thanks.
So damage immunities are 100% immunities, right?
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from it. Unless I turn to a dragon.
Oh yeah.
Don't be a poison dragon.
Dragon question, real quick. I have my breath weapons, right? Oh, my breath weapon that I gained from here, this thing. You never gave me the information. Which saving throw does it use? Because
Constitution.
some breath weapons, Constitution, all of them.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah,
All right.
all of them. I asked the same question. It was con plus 10. I think, yeah.
Yes, it's con plus 10. Well, no, it's the DC is your character level plus 10.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah,
wow.
10 plus 10,
The
so
DC
20.
is high.
Yeah, DC
Okay.
20, but it's a con save, which is most of the times a very high stat on every monster.
Oh, okay.
Were you gonna
That's
ask
it,
something,
right.
Molly?
Yeah, I had a question in character I wanted to do.
Go
So
ahead.
sorry.
She'll address Trep once again. Trep, our connection with Radare, it's empowered myself and, well, the wizard I travel with the ability to scry digitally. Would you be willing to allow us to do that? Any knowledge we can gain before we go in there will be greatly beneficial.
I would fear the involvement of other angels. The situation is precarious. I do not know what modifications or changes in parameters that introducing other angels would provide.
Ah, I was not clear. It is a spell that Radare taught us.
What spell is it?
Scrying. In the digital space specifically.
We try.
She'll uncross her ankles and stand up from her little stool. Move up. Melee, would you like to give it a go?
So, you're talking about that zero day
Zero day.
thing, right?
Yes.
You know, I don't have that one ready.
I do. But I've never
Well-
used it before. I'd be more comfortable if you were with me.
Yeah, sure.
She'll move up to wherever the console is, but she'll also perch because it's a 10-minute long thing. She does not mean to be standing right in front of him. She's just getting comfortable near this thing. She's going to attempt to digitally scry. Let me put this over here. On Vizen. Alright, what do I do?
Hold up.
I'm interested. Also, guys, quick question. What do you guys think? Should I take one a breath weapon that's a line or a cone?
Oh,
Line.
I mean,
Line for distance.
Line.
Yeah, line.
Line is always
yeah,
best.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Sniper say no.
Yeah, with 45 movement.
Okay. As you place yourself within the digital space, you can see that Wiesen is in the center of the room, screaming at itself.
Oh my.
What is it saying to itself?
It seems to be recycling through the same series of words. Take what is taken, give what is given. All that is mine shall remain.
Cool.
Okay. Am I able to do... I'd prefer to do Arcana checks, but really martial checks.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Am I just like a floating, like reading the description, am I just kind of like a floating eye, essentially? That's invisible to it?
Yeah.
Alright. And she's not able to like open her mind to Melee, so Melee can also see through it, right?
Negative.
Okay. Okay. I don't think... Does anything that Wiesen does, none of that's Arcana, right? Especially since we're in the digital space.
You could use Arcana because you're looking through a digital scryer.
Yay! Clap. How many can I roll total? It's a 10-minute long spell.
I'll give you 10 rolls, but you don't have advantage.
Oh, okay, so
So the
that
first
was
one's a 1. Yeah.
a 1. Okay. Nat.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll 9 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, that's animal handling. 10.
Okay.
How many did I get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, 6. Yay! We'll
Damn.
take it. We'll
Pretty
take it.
good, yeah.
Okay, let me move the combat notes back over to my tab.
Mm-hmm.
I think for the first one, before I open it up to you guys, I'd like the stat array, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good too.
All right. Wiesen has 10 strength, 28 dex in which it is proficient,
Ooh.
14,
Whoa. Oh.
14 con, 16 intelligence in which it is proficient, 14 wisdom, and 22 charisma in which it is proficient.
That's
Wow.
a super rogue.
Okay.
Damn. 28
So
decks.
dodging.
Dodge
Dodge
and
and
weave,
weave
guys.
them.
Yeah, dodge and weave, guys. Dodge and weave.
I think for the second one, I'd like to know the attack statistics. I want to know the basic attack that it has.
Yeah.
And then I'll open up the other, I think it was 6 total, the other 4 for discussion with you guys.
Okay. That's equipment then?
Yes, I'm looking for attack statistics, so equipment, I guess, but then whatever the weapon is.
Its attack statistic is Ghost Fire.
Ooh.
Oh.
This has a unique factor of this creature's attacks with its Ghost Fire are considered passive effects.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Okay.
This is what its Ghost Fire attack looks like.
Just a casual.
Oh!
You.
Whenever
Ah.
a creature would use an action that this creature can see, this passive effect triggers. Enemies dealt damage by this attack are forced moved 30 feet in a direction of Vizen's choice.
I'm so glad I picked that.
What is the damage type? None.
Digital Fire.
Digital fire. Okay, beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Too bad I'm resistant to that.
Is there a range on this? Like adjacent things or whole battlefield?
Slappy hands.
Slapping it, thank God. Okay.
Wait, what?
It can only attack things that are next to it.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait to get slapped and then freaking stand shocked away 30 feet every time.
This is gonna be so wild. I've got plans for this, guys. I've got a counter. It's gonna be great.
Much to talk about.
Action that this creature can see. It's all about actions.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys pick the next one. I'm gonna write all this down.
So you don't want to be in its melee range when your turn is in its turn. Because whenever an action is used, it can slap one.
Okay.
We could
What?
either clear out most of the abilities, but maybe we also want to know its AC.
We'll find out its AC pretty quick.
That's true. That's true.
I think the abilities are more key because we can only really find them out by either checking them or suffering to them.
Yeah.
28. It's gonna easily be over 20 just by base.
Just
Well,
by
we
its.
could do five of them, and then we'd only have one that we didn't know about if we wanted to spend all the remaining checks on abilities.
I would like to give one recommendation: Thieves' Veil.
I'm
By the
seconding
sounds of because by the sounds of it, it sounds if there's any possibility that it steals equipment, that's a problem.
Oh no! Yeah, let's do these.
Like I said, the bottom up. Just going
From
up.
the bottom
The
up.
ability- Yeah.
Wave of poor can be a secondary thing we find out later.
Way more.
Hey, I have that in real life.
Oh my god.
It speaks to melee on a level of connection.
Yeah, so I guess Arcadum, if you would, every ability except Wave of Destitution.
Please.
Wave of 4.
Unless you're muted. I don't know.
Sorry. Said Thieves' Veil?
Yes.
To start.
Oh.
Whenever this creature is attacked, the attack has a 25% chance to fail. This includes attack rolls, spells, or abilities that are single targets.
So
What?
it not only gains an action when an action is used, it also has the thing to avoid any basically any attack.
Yeah, it's a rogue. It's being a rogue.
You basically roll like a 1d4, and if it's a 1, whatever it is misses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's like that spring and summer card. It's
Yeah, it is.
but
It is. Alright, what's Note of Gratitude?
Note of
Maybe it's
gratitude.
nice. It sounds nice.
Bonus action. Vision summons a node that produces an alacrity effect. Whenever a creature enters this node for the first time in a round, they gain an action they may use immediately.
Oh?
of course, because more actions means more.
Yeah.
power.
Yep.
Damn. This is an interesting fight. Hey, if I go in there, then I can throw more javelins.
Get through
Right, you
more.
could.
This might be the first fight where Sano actually has to throw javelins.
Use up your javelins.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick them up afterwards. No, wait, it's digital space. My javelins.
I'm going in point blank.
All right.
I got the veil fields.
You want
and it'll be
Shattering
great.
Oration next?
Yeah, we're
Yes,
just
please.
worked up.
Yeah.
Action. Beeson selects an enemy within 60 feet. That enemy takes 3d6 digital damage as hard light crashes around them. This damage is increased by 3d6 for each copy of Beeson there is.
Whoa.
That confirms what we have to do.
Yep.
No copies. Never copies.
No copies. None at all. Denied.
Oh, it's. Ugh.
As soon as they pop up, cut them like a weed.
These boss fights are so cool, Arcadum.
They
They
are.
are.
Thank
They
you.
are.
Exciting.
They're
All right.
intimidating, but they're great.
All right,
Yeah,
next
they're so
one.
interesting.
The next
Yes,
is
please.
Decimation Scythe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Action.
Xing Xing.
An ethereal scythe is summoned to strike all of its enemies it can see. One enemy will take 75 force damage, then 50 damage, then 25 damage. Enemies get to choose whom amongst them take this damage.
What?
Oh, wow. So it's only 3?
This creature, let me explain. This creature activates Decimation Scythe. One of you takes 75, another person takes 50, and another person takes 25. You can put it all on the same person if you want. You guys get to choose where the damage goes.
Okay, so
Is it just
question.
3 people?
Question.
Yeah,
All of this is force damage, yeah?
yeah.
So if Melee chooses to take all the damage, she doesn't take any damage because she's immune to force.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That'll
be great.
Laugh.
She's
Alright.
Something
We've
feels
got our
wrong.
HM slave. Very good.
Yeah.
I did
Melee
wanna
use
ask,
cut.
if for whatever reason we can't stack it on melee, can it be reduced in any way?
Yeah, it's not absolute, it's just damage.
Okay.
Just stack it on me.
Melee use surf.
It's crazy to me that the sentence "just let Luca take all the damage" is actual viable because you can take that damage,
I
which is
could take all that
crazy.
damage.
Which is crazy.
Flames of Convalescence, yes? You want to know what that does?
Mhm.
Next? Alright.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, I have a convalescence kit in my axe.
Alright, it's giving me problems. Alright, here you go. Flames of Convalescence. Action. Vizen selects an enemy for 3 rounds. Whenever that enemy would take an action, it takes 8d6 digital damage.
Oh my.
While affected by this ability, that creature loses all damage and condition immunities. This is an absolute effect.
There it is. I fucking knew it. When he was like, "Oh yeah, you could do that." Yeah, so I was like, "Okay, all right, whatever."
Yeah.
You can!
Well, imagine we
fuck.
would have not figured this out. It sets that up, and then yeah, Melee, take all the damage. Well, you suffer
God.
150 damage. I have to freaking die immediately.
Maybe don't put it all on me.
Yeah.
If this thing is activated.
Son of a bitch. All right.
Alright,
Good to know.
Okay.
last one?
No, that was it.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold
I
on.
only got
That's all we had.
only 7 total. A couple beads of sweat will go down the side of her head as she gets to the end of it. She'll lean back as the spell ends and lean a little bit into. Is Melee corporal at all? Can she lean on Melee?
If I think about it, yeah, I can hold you up.
Okay, she'll lean a little bit into Melee. Like, oh wow, it's rather intense in there. Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, sorry. Technically speaking, Moto has telepathic bond that he can put on people, and he has recorders, so he could just show everything that you saw. So you guys can just roll until
Okay.
yeah, because
Ooh.
Moto can see what you see, so he records it
Yep.
and then he shows everyone, and then they marshal check that.
Yep.
So that's,
Damn.
She's as she leans on Melee,
I can give you the
actually-
last one. That's what I'm saying.
She'll speak loudly to the whole group. Well, would you all like to see what's in there?
Yes,
Oh,
of course.
Would like to
Well-
see what we're getting into.
Time for wave of destitution.
She doesn't even think about the fact that she's revealing she has a little devil buddy. She'll just lean back and open up Moto's mouth and just project it onto the ceiling.
Yeah. Suddenly the beret just turns into this horrifying demonic creature.
Grief will say, "Man, I need a hat like that."
Melee is putting all of her energy into holding Sierra up so that Sierra doesn't fall on the floor.
All right. Here we go. I can just give you the last one.
Okay.
Here you go. Wave of Destitution. I love this ability. Bonus action. All enemies within 60 feet must make a DC 20 Charisma saving throw. If they fail, their next action they would take is negated.
Ports.
To be clear, the keyword negated means that it is still used and counts as if it was used, but it has no effect.
Okay. Are we forced to take an action? Or can we
No.
just be like, oh, I do the dodge action, and nothing happens?
You can do that.
Negate the dodge.
The key word here is that it's the next action you would take. So it sticks to you until you use an action.
We have to burn it off, kind of, if we want to do
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, I feel like there's a strat because of all the actions that Ethan does, but I don't see it yet. Okay.
Say bonus action.
Do we essentially get to roll everything then, since I got Moto VC? Like, can we get the equipment and AC and movement? I think that's all we're really missing. Okay, equipment, please.
Oh, fuck.
I need to sit down for 20 years
You know-
just to digest all this.
You know,
It's a useful spell we got from Radare, you guys. I'm so glad we did Radare.
it's like I
I
love
gotta
your
go pee real quick.
Your bosses are so cool. And then softly in the background books, fuck, dude.
Crap, you have tried fighting this on your own?
Can
He
you
did.
guys write the equipment down? I
Nice.
gotta pee.
Yeah.
Respect.
What's the equipment?
His equipment is Ghostfire, which you guys already know what that does. And his Vizen's armor, her armor is Dark Shroud.
Dark Shroud.
Whenever this creature would take damage, it may change places with another Vizen. If there are no other Vizen, this creature may instead teleport 20 feet.
Oh, okay.
Fuck off.
So
It's like a rogue, but with the ability to teleport everywhere, like Sarah does.
Free Misty Step whenever they want.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sears looking all sweat. I'm like propping Mulu, like, we got this, Mulu. This is put it under the belt. Another angel, yeah.
Yes, all I have to do is chase the thing around, it looks like.
You are fast.
We-
You're fast,
We can
boy.
do this.
Look at those quads. Look at you.
Yes, I'm not even worried. I'll tap at the Veil of Fields, see if I strike and then it replies by disappearing and attacks me back. Then I can teleport as well, and then I will simply chase around the battlefield. Pay attention. You may have to pay attention to see us moving. It will be very fast. I'm looking forward to this combat.
We are dead. Oh boy, there's a lot to think about here.
Yeah. Digest.
Luckily, we'll have a week.
No, we do it right now.
Oh no.
and we got 20 minutes left. Come on.
Speed run, boss, right now.
I bet you we can do it in 20 minutes, right?
We can do a quick 20-minute adventure, Bailey. Just in and out.
Just zip zip.
Oh boy, I sure hope we can talk to it. Just for reference, it's SOS. Can I? Can I turn that into like an order number or like a request number that I could reference? Maybe two, reason. If you know what I mean.
I don't know what you're saying. What are you asking?
Like if I could turn that SOS order into like something that it can like it'd be like, look, you made this order. Like we're here to help, like kind of thing. Like a order and request number 1, 2, 4, 6 was received. You know what I mean? Like, kind of show it that
You can
uncorrupted
reply
order.
to a support ticket.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I can
It's
tell
in
you that you
16
can.
books.
I can also say that it's fucking insane, so it's not going to probably matter.
Cool.
To be
Great.
clear,
I'm
once you purge its hard light body, defeat it in the digital space, it will be able to recover. Because
Right.
the difference here between Vizen and the others is that Vizen wasn't completely corrupted. It was able to save part of itself. It's basically, it's got its boot file here. You just need to purge the system of all this garbage.
Right, which is why I was thinking about using that part that it saved, like in our diplomatic. Like, look, we see that, you know, we see, like, remember that you did this. You know, we're here to help. Kind of use that diplomatically to our advantage.
Sure.
Yeah, you know. I'm gonna look at the abilities now. Goodbye.
Can I have the movement and AC, please? Those are the last two.
Oh. Vizen has a movement speed of 40 feet, a fly speed of 40 feet. It is naturally hovering, has an AC of 19.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We miss anything, guys?
I don't think we
man.
do.
Funny.
Do we get the trace when the fight starts?
Yes.
Okay. And the so the HP, which is what Books got during the downtime, the 550.
Yeah.
So 550 to destroy the hard light, and then we snatch the index. That's the mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you defeat Vizen in the digital space, you free it to be rebooted, and then the index can actually repair itself and then manifest.
Okay. And our Chad champion Trep is how we get in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who are we taking with us
Who
officially?
do you
Null?
guys want to take?
I
Or
think
like Null.
what Essie said about Null is really good. Over the week, I guess, could we get her like stuff so we could keep that in mind, what she's capable of? Like just post her shit or whatever.
I can just tell you.
Yes, please.
Sure.
Noel is a 7th level techno mage, so she has up to 4th level spells. They follow the same spell slot differential as other casters, so she has 3 3rd level spells, 1 4th level spell.
Okay.
4 second, 4 first.
Yep.
For
So she has 4 potential dispel magics she could use.
okay.
One more
Can you
question,
upcast that?
Arcadum.
How much damage does this boy do per shot? What's his attack statistics?
His attack is, I believe, it's plus 12 to hit, and his damage should be 3d6 plus his mods, so it's like it's 7. So it's like that.
Denial is I'll just call him a 7th level sniper.
He has extra attack, so he can fire more than once.
I don't know what plus exclamation 2 is, sorry. Oh, that
That's
should be
12.
12.
It's supposed to be 12, sorry.
plus 12 to attack. 3d6 plus 7. Normal damage?
Yeah. Oh, it's from a vessel, so it deals force damage.
Oh, it's force. Okay,
Yeah.
force damage. Okay. What's the average of that? Let me get a calculator out.
The average of that is 17.5.
And he gets 2 shots per turn.
2 shots. So his average damage per round, presuming he doesn't miss, is 38.
Okay. Yeah, I think it'll be a decision between. I think
Denial
it's
and
going to
null.
come down to you guys on how many rounds we think we need to fight Vizen. So if it's under 5, we take the mage.
If it's over 5, we take denial.
Because if we just hardline the mage,
Hazard is very cool, by the way. As you were wondering.
Well, actually, let me ask the question then, because the reason I'd want the sniper is to shoot the copies. Of the other martial options here, do they have speed and damage? Because that's what we would need.
Hazard has range. He has a shotgun.
Hazard has a short range, 30 feet, because his vessel is a shotgun. He has support abilities, like he can throw smoke grenades and do cool shit like that. Grief is probably your highest martial damage dealer. She runs very fast, jumps onto somebody, and bulldogs them with her fists until they're dead.
Except if she hits once, then it'll teleport away, which is the same issue I'm going to run into.
Yeah.
How fast is very fast? What's her movement?
She has a movement speed of 75.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna put her on the list.
She has car engine legs, so.
Nice.
So in technicality, he could punch her away because she's using an action to hit, and then she gets just back up in his face because she still has movement.
Yeah, that's really. What's her average damage, Arcadum?
She has 4 attacks.
Ooh.
Ooh, monk style.
Plus 9? Plus 9, 1d6, plus 7.
Nice.
That's 46 plus 28. Okay.
How much is that per turn, Reigns?
16. That's 44 damage per turn. Average.
Per turn. And is she also force damage?
No, she's bludgeoning.
Okay.
She's punching people. Damage.
Bludgeoning damage. Okay. Okay. You guys want to decide over the week? That's what I was hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arcadum, I have one more question.
Okay.
The Ronin helmet. It counts like a light shield, right? Does it give me AC like a shield?
It counts as a light shield.
So it gives me AC.
Yeah.
How much does a light shield give?
Plus 1.
Plus 1?
Plus 2?
Okay. Plus 2? Ooh.
Should say on it.
It doesn't.
That's weird.
Let's see. Conflux. God, it changed. I believe it's plus 1. It's rules. Yeah, should be plus 1.
Okay, it's plus 1.
More importantly, it can be used with shield mechanics, and it can be enchanted as if it was a shield.
Yeah, I'm already thinking about that. That's very interesting.
So, I have a question.
Yeah.
My Tesserite Seraph Regalia and my Seraph Sword, they get an enhancement when in a heavier digital presence. What is that?
Plus 1.
Plus 1. Sweet.
So attack and damage, plus 1 AC, baby.
Sweet.
Wow. And you will certainly be in the digital space. Ah!
Yes, I'm gonna make a copy that is for when fighting angels.
Yeah.
This is a Mulu who has surpassed the power of a Mulu.
Is there flash opportunities for this guy?
Yeah, but you'll have to discover them.
Okay, just making sure there is.
I don't believe you for a second, Books. You were hoping to find out what they were.
You got me.
You got me. I want to know that now. In fact, can I just talk to him and not fight him? That'd be great.
I mean, can
Please. Please.
I mean,
Please don't make me fight him. It's very hard.
maybe he likes diplomacy too. Yeah. Maybe we should just talk.
Well, technically, that's what you guys are doing. You're not destroying the angel. You're helping it by destroying its broken form.
Yeah, look how far we got into this, guys. Good job. Big clap. Good job.
You
Books,
also,
too.
potentially, because you chose to talk, have gained the aid of an entire gang of sexy boys.
Yes!
They're okay, they're
girls.
okay.
There's 2 girls there. Yeah.
They're okay.
They're okay.
I'm so glad some of our theories were right, and that it wasn't like fully corrupted, and that they'd be willing to chat. I'm so glad this worked out.
I already
good.
have plans.
Yeah. Good job on your diplomacy, everybody.
Yay! We don't usually do it in this group, so that was really fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
What?
And now you get to look at.
Melee that's like all melee does.
But think about how much combat we've done versus how many social encounters that we've done.
Yeah.
That's all I meant. I hope that was an insult. I didn't mean it as an
No.
insult.
No,
Okay.
it was fine. It was funny.
I was insulted.
Yeah, Essie.
I was offended.
I'm hyped. This is gonna be a lot of fun.
This will be very exciting.
Also scary. but yes.
Wait. Arcadum.
Yes.
Last question.
Yes.
The last.
I'm
Do
gonna
I
start
get to
deducting
know
hit points when people
what
say that
honor
that's last
challenges I would get now
Negative.
or next session? Okay.
question. Negative.
Probably when the traits are revealed.
Negative. Yeah, probably.
You
God.
know
Oh,
the truth.
I can't win. I swear, God, if it is, you always have to take maximum damage from that freaking one attack. I'm dying of cringe.
It is the only honorable option.
yes. Take all the damage.
Just
I am honorable.
Fucking
Wow.
Cyril close up.
Fate, I am the honored one.
She'll close up her moto hat, dust herself up. Oh, thank you, Manny. She'll go and stand up.
You're welcome.
Well, is there a good time of day? We're just about as ready as we could be, but we do need at least 8 hours.
Tomorrow, then.
She'll nod.
Sounds like a plan.
She'll go to collect her totally normal, not devils.
The
And-
cheese on that bread, is that okay? Is that available?
Yeah. You want cheese? Yes, you may have the cheese.
Good, excellent, very good.
Is the cheese on that table? Is that available?
As long as you have bread for when I come back, I am good.
Handsome will see that the large cat is eating and is furious.
Monica also notices that the cat, the large cat,
No,
is
no,
eating
no,
him
no.
opposite.
Oh my God.
She'll just let out a sigh and ask again, is there anyone here we could, be put up for the 8 hours?
Of course, you may stay here with us if you wish. Is that a dog?
Sierra ignores the question. That's not what answer the question.
it is like foreign lesser horse.
I don't
yes?
think that's a dog. That's it says over.
Does anybody mind if I call my horse to come stay with us?
Horse?
Yeah, we have
Once.
them.
What?
Once.
Well, it looks like we've got guests. I'll go get out the good scotch.
Oh.
Did he say
Cyril
stuff?
follows the bartender.
Same.
Yeah.
Hey, don't eat all of it, handsome. Leave some for me.
Starts biting.
Goes through
Did he
him.
even bite Shadows?
Now he's just inside of Luca.
He's death rolling inside of his stomach.
Nice.
All right, Caution will make everybody some adult beverages.
I will drink sake, and only sake.
Hazard will lean coolly against this table and smoke his cigarette. Grief wants to play with the dog, and we'll go and play with the dog. And
It is stomach.
Handsome will attach itself to Grief's head as she starts rolling around the ground with the dog. Noel will sigh heavily, and then we'll start making preparations of her own. The Nile will look at Havaris and notice that he is also wearing black. Very cool. And then we'll lean coolly against this table.
Nods.
Fellow black wearers?
And Trepidation will start preparing his own body for the action of entering the digital space. So it seems that you have stumbled upon the aid of Vizen's guardians.
Yay!
Have found a place to stay and make preparations to go forth. And next session, you shall enter the digital space and face off against the hard light body of the insane Vizen, in the hopes that upon its defeat, you'll be able to fully restore the angel to aid you in your continuing quest to save Band and the greater forms of creation.
Go. I'm
Hell
Good
so
job,
yeah.
everyone. Excellent.
Hey!
I'm so excited for this fight, and we got all the martial information too.
Yeah,
We
just like
know
last
our
time.
enemy.
It's
We
great.
can't, going into that without that information is
So much harder.
Yeah.
I
I'll
get to
be
do
leading
battle
more-
planning this week again. Yay!
Yeah.
I get to draw another little MS Paint map.
Yeah, we
I
can
know.
definitely chat.
I'm
The little
greatly...
hee hee hee.
I don't know. I think it's better that you guys know the martial checks in terms of how scary it is.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's I don't know. I get
We're
more,
choosing to fight this thing.
It's very fun to here's all the things it can do, and everybody go, oh, good, great, awesome, 75 force damage, good. And then when Books was like,
Who do
oh,
we
there
go
it is.
to?
There's the thing that removes immunities. You son of a bitch. Very good.
I was so excited. I'm no longer excited.
we gotta get Farron in here so she can just like disable that.
Yeah.
Just turn that ability off. Yeah.
Do we have any fan art? I'm looking with my eyes.
We have some fan memes.
I love memes.
Memes.
Memes. Give me
All the
memes.
memes.
Give me memes.
Mims.
I actually really like this scene from Lilo and Stitch. I think it's
Me
amazing.
too.
Yes.
It's one of the best scenes, I think. He's just... You ain't nothing but a suspicious minds. Lulu visualizing the future of the fight.
That's just gonna be a lot of zipping around.
The actual fight. That's a lot of Naruto's. We can't go on together. Amazing. All right, guys. Good games.
I really do have Stitch. And
Yeah.
two
You
different forms, both a dog and a familiar.
Double the stitch, double the fun.
All
Both
right.
of their bad meters are way off the charts, though.
626.
Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in 2
Later.
hours for Dark Sermon. Yeah.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Goodbye.